So I've got to point out that you guys are the only ones in Canada that do custom wedge fittings.
Yep.
That's so cool.
So most people think, you know, we need to go outside, work out a turf and all the rest of it. So that posed the challenge to us. How do we do that? So rather than just hitting off the same lie all the time, we had to figure out how we could create certain situations. So we created our own wedge fitting area where we can take one surface up, we can drop another one down. So we have different lengths of turf. Exactly. So if you want to see how your ball launches and spins and the sole works through the rough, we can simulate every single scenario and then measure it on our launch monitor.
Ian, for so many people, putting is the toughest part of the game.
It's true. I mean, we all know that it's a cliche, but it is drive for show and putt for dough.
Right.
Right. That's where the scores are lowered. That's where you're going to make the biggest impact in your game is on the greens. If you can turn, you know, 3 putts into 2, well, you've got 18 chances to do that. So you can dramatically lower your score.
All right, and what are we looking at here?
Well, this is a putt we had you hit, Gina, and you know, wanted to kind of highlight this a little bit because this was a really, really good putt. So one of the biggest things we focus on when it comes to all the data is how's the face angle of the putter? Because ultimately, you know, like we talked about, you want to be able to align yourself at your target and keep the club face pointing at the target. So, you know, if we look at the actual face angle in that one, Gina, this really cool little kind of chart here gives us the probability of you holding that putt from 1 through to 15 feet. So at 15 feet, you still had an 84% chance of making that because your face angle was so square. So even on the PGA Tour, the best players in the world at 15 feet maybe make 1 in 5, right? So you're there 20%, you're at 84%. So that's just shows you the putter we fit you into was a really good fit for you.
And that's thanks to you. So do yourself a favor, get fitted for clubs so you can do your whole bag or just a wedge, a driver, or a putter. Thanks so much, Ian.